This time on the driver's corner, we're installing the Corbeau RRX seats in the 911. Stay tuned. That's right, I have decided to upgrade the seating situation in the 79 911. I was looking for a budget seat, but not a cheap seat. I landed on the Corbeau RRX because they offered this heavily bolstered seat with a plaid insert, which is kind of the vibe I was going for in the 911. I also purchased the Corbeau seat brackets that are fitted for my particular year 911. They're very sturdy, so I've had other seat brackets like the planted brackets and even the cheap ones like you probably saw in my Corvette video when I put some of those cheap Amazon seats in the Corvette. These are very thick. They are very sturdy. You cannot bend these things. I definitely would trust my life with those. They came pre-assembled with the sliders attached, which was nice. That saved me 4 bolts of work. Overall, my bigger complaint about the seat is I wish they would have offered these in a leather option. This is a leatherette, and then the inserts were a custom ordered plaid. It took about 2.5 months. So they had the red plaid, they had the leather inserts, but they did not have this white plaid. The mechanisms are pretty easy to use. There's a cover that goes on that, which I had not installed yet. And overall, the project's really easy. If you've taken the seats out of an older 911, they are super simple. So a couple months ago, had put my stock seats. I've redone the interior, but I put the seats that came in mid-80s 911 up for sale, and they sold, and I ordered these the same day, and then they were back ordered for a while. So it took a while for them to get here, but I'm super excited that they are here. Overall, they're connected just like any other seat with hog rings. They come with the Allen bolts pre-installed, and I just loosened those, which you'll see here in a second, and then mounted them to the seat bracket. Now, I did end up having to modify the driver's seat bracket just a little bit because I needed to sit further back. The sliders in the position that they were able to mount on the bracket from Corbeau just had me sitting a little bit too far forward. I am 6'1" and about 220 pounds at the moment, and it just was a little bit too close to the steering wheel for me. My knees were kind of touching, so I slid it back about 2.5 inches. I am going to modify the factory bracket just a little bit to extend it out. Everything's good and stable, but it was one of those things that for my personal comfort, I went ahead and moved the driver's seat back. I did not modify the passenger seat whatsoever. All right, so here I am finishing up, putting the last couple bolts in, and that is what the bracket looks like when it's mounted to the seat. So easy breezy. On the Porsche 911, these couldn't be easier because the brackets, as you can see, they're just kind of stick out past the side of the seat. I just slid it in there and used the bolts and bolted it right back down again. Here I am taking a quick little rip in it. I cannot explain how much better the car drives. It just feels so much more planted. I'm so much more confident in the driving experience. I do think that the super high bolsters on the side, if I am not careful, I'm going to tear those up in no time if I don't lift myself up out of the seat. And as a dude in my 40s, it is getting harder to get in and out of stuff. So I'll keep my eyes on that. These are very solid. They look pretty cool. I'm getting lots of compliments from them. And I actually went ahead and ordered this same fabric from Corbeau. And I'm going to be doing some door panel accents and door pulls and some other little bits and pieces with it. I might actually even modify a pair of my shoes to match. How nerdy would that be? But overall, I am loving the way my interior is coming together. This car is about to get a massive remodel. It's going to be a completely different car, and I am so excited. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. This is about a minute or two of just one-handed third gear on a back road. I hope you enjoy the sounds, and I'll see you on the next video.